Hello, I'm Brad Roth, the author of Our Electromagnetic Fields Making Me Ill. What I'd like to do is read to you the final short chapter that concludes this book. Conclusion, Chapter 10. After reviewing so many medical devices, procedures, and risks associated with electromagnetic radiation, I will now go out on a limb and offer my views about which we should worry about and which we should not. Please take these as subjective opinions based on my qualitative grasp of the evidence, not as subjective conclusions based on some quantitative assessment like meta-analysis. Below I list 12 topics in rank order, with the best understood first and the least plausible last. I divide them into three categories: the firmly established, the questionable, and the improbable. For short, you can call these categories yes, maybe, and no. Firmly established. 1. Heating. Microwaves do it every day. 2. Electrical stimulation of nerves and muscles. Pacemakers, defibrillators, and neural prostheses are miracles of modern medicine. Transcranial magnetic stimulation is an invaluable tool for studying the brain. 3. Deep brain stimulation, electroconvulsive therapy, and rapid rate transcranial magnetic stimulations treat depression. All have much support, but are not quite as well established as pacemakers and neural prostheses. 4. Magnetoreception and electroreception. The evidence is strong, but in some cases the mechanisms are still being debated. Questionable. 5. Transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation. A toss-up. The clinical trials are inconsistent but lead negative. Yet, TENS has a long history of clinical use. Distinguishing the real effects from placebo effect is difficult. 6. Bone healing. Like TENS, the clinical trials are not too supportive, but the technique has been around a long time. Too close to call. 7. Transcranial direct current stimulation. I worry about how small the electric field is in the brain. The placebo effect probably dominates, but the evidence is too mixed to say for sure. Improbable. 8. Microwave weapons and Havana syndrome. I am skeptical about microwave weapons, but so little evidence exists that I want to throw up my hands in despair. My guess, the cause is psychogenic, but if anyone detects microwaves during an attack, I will reconsider. 9. Cell phone radiation and cancer. I have serious reservations about the alleged health hazards, both for traditional cell phones and 5G. 10. Risks from millimeter wave airport scanners. The scanners are safe. 11. Power lines and cancer. Debunked years ago. 12. Magnets for pain relief. Pseudoscience. Some of the most striking lessons I have learned while working on this book is that the scientific literature on these topics is enormous, and the results are mixed. You can find dozens of studies that support any point of view. That is why I've relied so heavily on critical reviews and meta-analysis in order to get the big picture averaged over the individual studies. But even these reviews and analyses are not unanimous. You cannot avoid making your evaluations based on inconsistent evidence. Nevertheless, in most cases, a scientific consensus has emerged. The study of biological effects of weak electric and magnetic fields attracts pseudoscientists and cranks. Sometimes I have a difficult time separating the charlatans from the mavericks. The mavericks, those holding nonconformist views based on evidence, sometimes a cherry-picked selection of the evidence, can be useful to science even if they are wrong. The charlatans, those snake oil salesmen out to make a quick buck, either fool themselves or fool others into believing silly ideas or conspiracy theories. We should treat the mavericks with respect and let peer review correct their errors. We should treat the charlatans with disdain. I wish for the wisdom to tell them apart. Should technologies not be adopted for public until they have proven safe, no matter how small the risk? Or should they be viewed as innocent until proven guilty? Clearly, there needs to be some middle ground. If you are waiting for science to give you a guarantee of safety, you will wait forever. Nobody is able to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that power lines do not cause cancer, magnets fail to reduce pain, or those airport scanners are 100% safe, but to me, the evidence supporting their safety is overwhelming. I find the evidence to be convincing that cell phones are not dangerous and the Havana syndrome resulted from something besides microwave weapons. Yet the one thing I am most certain of is that the public debate will continue. Scientists have an obligation to engage in this debate. Thank you.